Hey, boys and girls, how are you? It is so good to see you every Sunday. I'm so happy to see your smiling faces. Boys and girls, as we gather today, I think one of the most important things we do is to sing praises to God. So let's do that now. Let's stand up and sing a song to God to let Him know how much we love Him in this very special time of Advent. Boys and girls, that was just wonderful. And look at you. You're already digging that hole and getting yourselves ready to sit down in your Topher the Gopher hole. Thank you, boys and girls. Boys and girls, do you know what special day is coming very soon? That's right, Christmas is here. Yes, it's coming very, very soon. But oh dear, I have a problem. You know, we need beautiful pictures to tell our true Bible story, and I cannot find the pictures anywhere. They're missing. But you know, I have an idea what happened to those pictures. And so we're going to need you to help find the pictures so we can tell the true Bible story today. And speaking of the true Bible story today, it's going to teach us that God gives us baby Jesus. That's right. Say that with me. God gives us baby Jesus. What a smile we have on our faces when we think of this. Boys and girls, that leads us to our big idea for the day. It says, God gives us baby Jesus. We can say that, can't we? Say it with me. God gives us baby Jesus. That's our big idea, and it's true. In fact, our memory verse is about the fact that God gives us baby Jesus. This is the way our memory verse works. I'm going to say it and show you the signs. It's new today. And then you're going to do what I do. We'll do it together. So first, I want you to watch. God so loved the world that He gave us His one and only Son. John 3:16. Isn't that beautiful? You can do it with me. All right, here we go. God loved us so much that He gave us His one and only Son. John 3:16. Nice job, boys and girls. Boys and girls, before we get ready to tell our Bible story and look for those pictures, I want us to listen to Gopher as he reminds us of our 3 Bible story rules. Listen up.
Hello, children. My name is Topher the Gopher, and I'm your furry friend. We're going to have so much fun at church today. Before we get started, though, let's go over Topher the Gopher's 3 story time rules. Let me hear you say rule number 1. Rule number 1 is be kind. You can be kind by staying quiet while your teacher is talking and listening carefully to everything your teacher says. You can also use kind words when you're talking to other people. Let me hear you say rule number 2. Rule number 2 is be safe. You can be safe by sitting down when your teacher tells you to and keeping your hands to yourself. Now let me hear you say rule number 3. Rule number 3 is have fun. If you can follow the first 2 rules, we're going to have a lot of fun today. I dig it when my friends follow the rules, so let's go for it. Bye, kids. I'll see you later.
Boys and girls, I want to talk to you about a very new friend that we have. This friend's name is Tippy the Mouse. And look, I have a picture of Tippy the Mouse. Isn't she a cute little friend? She's going to be with us for several Sundays, and I want you to know that she's a very, very special mouse. However, last night, this sweet little mouse tippy-toed right into our room and took all of our Bible story pictures back to her merry little house. So, we do have a problem, don't we? We've got to go to Tippy's house and find where she put all the pictures. Now, just let me give you one thing to think about. Tippy the Mouse has a messy little house. She's got doodads everywhere. So we're going to have to use our very special eyes to look around and see if we can find where she put our Bible story pictures. If you're ready to go, we'll just go right over to Tippy's house and see what she's up to.
Repeat this after me. Tippy, Tippy, tiptoed into our church. Scurried to our room for a mousy search. Tippy took our pictures one by one. Now begins the picture finding fun.
Boys and girls, thank you for looking at that film about Tippy. Now, before we can go look for the pictures that she's hidden, we need to get our Bible out of our super duper Bible box so we can be ready to tell the Bible story. You know, I can't get it out until you help me say those special words. Are you ready? It's true. It's true. The Bible is true. Say it, boys and girls. It's true. It's true. The Bible is true. So we got to lift these beautiful lights off and lift up our super duper Bible box and sit it right over here. And now we can get the Bible out. Oh, wow. I love it to get it out so we can tell the Bible story today. Boys and girls, now it's time to tell the Bible story, and we're going to go inside of Tippy's house. Remember, I told you that she's got a lot of doodads. Well, this is what the inside of her house looks like. This is Tippy's merry mouse house. So, the first thing we want to look for is a picture of holding hands. Can you find that picture in Tippy's merry mouse house? Look for it right now. And when you find it, I want you to circle it. Boys and girls, in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, there was a young woman whose name was Mary, and Mary loved God very much. Mary was engaged to a man whose name was Joseph. Together they were going to get married and be husband and wife. But before they got married, something very different happened. All right, let's look inside of Tippy's Mary Mouse house and see if we can find a picture of an angel. Do you see that picture? Now circle it on your paper. One day, an angel from heaven appeared to Mary. The angel said to Mary, "Hello, the Lord has blessed you in a very special way. God is with you." Boys and girls, let's go back to Tippy's house again. This time I want you to see if you can find a picture of an afraid face. Do you see it? Now look at your picture and circle the afraid face. At first, Mary was very afraid of this angel who came right in front of her. Can you show me your afraid face? Yeah, I see those afraid faces. You know, Mary was wondering why an angel would be visiting her. Okay, let's get Tippy's house out again. This time, I want you to see if you can find a picture of a baby. Do you see it? All right, look at your picture and circle the picture of the baby. Boys and girls, this angel, this very special angel said to Mary, "Do not be afraid. God is very happy with you, Mary. You're going to have a baby, and you will give birth to a baby boy, and you will name him Jesus, because God will make him a king who rules over his people forever and ever." All right, let's go back to Tippy's house again. And this time, see if you can find a picture of a wedding ring. Do you see it in there among all those doodads? Now look at your house and draw a circle around the wedding ring. Mary said to the angel, "How can I have a baby? I'm not even married." The angel said, "God's Holy Spirit will be with you, Mary, and the baby will be God's own son." All right, let's peek inside of her house again. And this time, let's see if we can find a picture of a happy face. Do you see a happy face in there? Now look at your paper and draw a circle around a happy face. Boys and girls, when the angel left, Mary was so happy. She was so happy to know that she was going to be the mother of God's baby, of God's very own son. Can you show me that super happy face that you have when you hear good news? Mary was so happy that she sang a song about how wonderful God is. And now, boys and girls, we can do the very same thing. We can stand up and we can sing a song about how great and wonderful our God is.
Joyful and triumphant, oh
That was beautiful. Singing praises to God always puts a smile on God's face. Boys and girls, in today's true Bible story, an angel told Mary that she was going to have a very special baby. It was God's son. Do you remember what the angel told Mary she should name the baby? That's right. The baby's name is going to be Jesus. That's what the angel told her. You will name him Jesus. Boys and girls, before we leave Tippy's Mary Mouse house, where she has all those doodads stored, I want us to see if we can find a few more things. I want you to look and see if you can find a picture of a Christmas tree. Can you wiggle your fingers when you find that Christmas tree? What about, can you find a picture of a candy cane? When you see that candy cane, let me see you wiggle your fingers. All right. And there's one more. I want you to look for a Christmas present. Do you see that Christmas present? Then wiggle your fingers. That's right. Boys and girls, there's so many things that we can be excited about Christmas. So many things. The trees, the candy canes, the presents. But do you know the very best part of Christmas is baby Jesus, God's very own son. That's the real reason we celebrate Christmas is because of Jesus. Christmas is like a big birthday party. That birthday party is for Jesus. So this year, when we are getting so excited about Christmas and we're opening our presents, let's remember on Christmas morning that the real reason that we're celebrating Christmas is because God loves us so much and gave us his son. And hey, that reminds me, that's our big idea, right? God gives us baby Jesus. Right, boys and girls? That is wonderful. Boys and girls, our big idea, we need to practice that, don't we? So we'll be ready to say it to our parents or our friends or whoever. Say it with me, boys and girls. God gives us baby Jesus. Let's say it one more time. God gives us baby Jesus. And boys and girls, who loves to hear the big idea, that's our friend Topher. Topher loves when you come to see him. So let's get ready to see if we can find him, okay? Let's look and see if we can find our friend Topher the gopher. There he is, boys and girls. Once again, he's asleep though, so we'll have to think about getting him awake. So let's count to 3 and tell him to wake up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Topher the gopher, wake up, wake up.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Boys and girls, I am so glad that you're able to tell Topher the gopher, but let's tell him right now because he's asked us what is the big idea. You ready? God gives us baby Jesus. Tell him. Topher, God gives us baby Jesus.
Oh, that is a big idea. Thanks for telling me. Goodbye.
Boys and girls, it's time to wave goodbye to Topher and tell him, see you soon, Topher. Now you're ready to go out and tell others that wonderful big idea that God gives us baby Jesus. And boys and girls, I can't believe how fast our time goes by, but it's almost time to say goodbye, like we said goodbye to Topher. But we want to say our prayer together. We want to have that special time when we can thank God for who he is. And today we want to especially thank him for giving his one and only son, baby Jesus. So I'll say the prayer and you say it after me. Are you ready? Dear God, thank you for giving us your very own son, Jesus. God, we love you. And we love Jesus very much too. And all God's children said, Amen. Boys and girls, thank you for praying with me. I know God was happy to hear from us today. And I'll be thinking of you this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I will look forward to seeing you again next Sunday right here as we tell another true Bible story together. Bye-bye until then.